fast around the clock tonight in Bedrock. Twitch, and rock is
So
going.
one thing that shocked me when I was getting this video ready was how much Flintstones content is out there. Like, it started in the 1960s, and I had seen the cartoon growing up, right? A couple episodes, and I loved the cereal. We all do. But apparently there's like over 9 different Flintstone series. There is countless movies. They were live action movies, and there's a special where they do wrestling. So this thing is gigantic. And of course, because we're doing this video, there is video games. Well, welcome to Eat Your Side Quest, the channel where we eat and beat every game for the PS2. And this week we're playing Flintstones Bedrock Racing. Before cooking a Franken Flintstones recipe that we're planning, I'm sure we've got something going. So let's jump in. Not much to say about. You want to come on camera for this part? All right, we're just gonna keep this in. Is it for the Flintstone? That's pretty good.
Thank you.
Very peanut butter. So that tasted good. That's really the only positive thing we're gonna say here today, because Flintstones Bedrock Racing, it's like barely a game. It doesn't even count. So this thing is a racing game. It's like a Mario Kart clone, and it has 12 tracks that all look exactly the same. They're just the same track. And then it's got 8 characters who all drive and control exactly the same. That's the game. That's all there is to it. But I'll give us a little more detail. So there is a story mode. And the story mode involves you racing around some generic Flintstones track before being able to move on to the next one by 1, you have to win the race. 2, you have to collect these 8 dinosaur eggs that are hidden around the course. And this sounds fun, but they didn't hide the dinosaur eggs. They're just in the middle of the road. You cannot miss these things. I think they wanted to stretch the game out with extra content. So they're like, you don't just have to win the race. You have to find the collectibles. Think like Diddy Kong Racing, if you ever played that, had collectibles you had to race. This is just a poor man's version of it. Now, as you continue through the story mode, the only thing that will motivate you to keep going is every time you beat a level, often they unlock one of the new characters. And so initially you start out with Betty. Let's see if I remember all their names. There's Betty, Barney, her husband. There's Fred and Wilma. So those are the characters. They all unlock the same. But as you continue, you unlock the babies. So you unlock Bam Bam and Pebbles, who drive exactly the same. But there is a fun novelty initially to driving a new character. Bam Bam and Pebbles have cute little strollers. Think Mario Kart. So it's fun until, I don't know, then 30 seconds pass and the novelty has worn off. They should have found some way to make the characters feel more unique, but they weren't trying it all in this game, so of course they didn't. So once you unlock that, you unlock Dino, the dog / dinosaur pet, and then the only good character you unlock in this game, the last one, is the Great Gazoo, who, if I remember, he's he's a wizard alien who grants wishes. Is that what you remember, the Great Gazoo?
I don't know.
You don't know who the Great Gazoo is?
I don't remember.
Doesn't even remember. Shame on you. But anyway, the Great Gazoo actually is fun to drive, but you only unlock him at the very last level. So enjoy having one really fun level, and then you finish the game. It'll take you about an hour, I think, to play through this game, if for whatever reason you chose to. It just doesn't feel like it's a game. It feels like when I worked at Taco Bell, believe it or not, we used to give out computer floppy disk games as kids' meals. And I feel like if this game was a floppy disk toy in a kids' meal, it would maybe be acceptable. But I honestly think that it would have been more fun just to get a Flintstones car to play with rather than this game. But anyway, so I played this game 3 months ago, and just am now making the video. So I've been Flintstones Bedrock Racing, though, has been in my mind because I knew I had to make this video, so I kept thinking about this video, which is way too much thought. I think I put more thought into this video than the creators did making Flintstones Bedrock Racing. If I'm being totally honest, I could be proven wrong. And so one thing I was thinking, what would make this game better? And I'm the only thing that would have been more characters, right? Because that was fun. Unlocking a new character, seeing what they look like, feeling the slightest bit of control difference if there was. That was momentarily fun. And I think that could have gone on. They could have added 5 more characters to this game, and it would have made it instead of a 3 out of 10, maybe a 3.5 out of 10. And so I was like, okay, well, what characters would you add to a Flintstones Bedrock Racing game? Because honestly, when I really thought about it, I couldn't think of any other Flintstones characters. And like, I've been around these characters my whole life. So that sent me on a wormhole. And I have discovered some cool characters. So if you decide to ever make a Flintstones Bedrock Racing game again, and for the record, I do think there is potential for this to have been a cool game, right? When you think Flintstones, you do think of all the different cars they drive, you think of those buses and like kind of their versions like planes. Like I feel like a cool dinosaur racing game for this would have been really cool. And so here are 5 characters. When this becomes public domain maybe someday in 100 years, we can all do this. Here are the 5 characters I have picked out. All right, the first character that should have been in this game is Mr. Slate, because he was the only other character I could remember from it. Mr. Slate, if you don't remember, he's Fred Flintstone's boss. He's got the glasses. I think he was mean. I could be wrong, but I bet he was mean, right? I feel like he was probably mean. So Mr. Slate would have been a great character. Then, Adult Pebbles and Bam Bam. So they had a show in the 70s, and it's this amazingly beautiful little hippie show. It kind of was trying to be like Donnie and Marie, you know, the Osmonds. I've ever heard of them. But it's got like songs that they sing. This would have been great. So I think Adult Bam Bam and Pebbles would have been great characters. The Jetsons, because I saw that they had a crossover movie special, so Jetsons would have been fun. In fact, the Jetsons Flintstone game would actually be pretty fun, right? Space, then like go into the dinosaur levels, and like a mix of the two. I would play the hell out of a Jetsons Flintstones racing game. We could put like Yogi, but anyway, keep on topic here. For the Flintstones Bedrock Racing game, we could have picked any character from the Jetsons, right? Back on track. We're back on track. And any character from the WWE Flintstones crossover. My choice is, and this is, I just gotta read it, John Cena Stone was a character in there. So I would love personally John Cena Stone to be in this new game, but whatever, that's fine. And then the last character, hear me out, is Michael Jackson appeared twice on the Flintstones variety show. And this is the episode. I'm just gonna read it here. Okay, we're not passing judgment. This is just what happened. Michael Jackson, called Michael Jackstone, on the Flintstones episode, was featured on the show The Flintstones Kids, and featured on the episode Just Say No. I love that. So Michael Jackstone appeared on the Flintstones Kids and taught them how to just say no. I would love for Michael Jackstone to be the final unlockable character in this game. So that's how I'd make this game. It would take it from a 3.5, you know, it'd make it a 4. It'd take it from a 3, Happy Meal, garbage, to a 4. That's how you would make this game better. So in conclusion, should you play Flintstones Bedrock Racing? You should not. If you ever see someday, though, that I became a billionaire and remade this game, you should play that one, because it sounds like it's going to be really awesome. Now, next we're going to be eating some food, so don't leave. And second take. All right, so thanks for enjoying Flintstones Bedrock Racing. See, second take always sounds false. Anyway, cut. So, thanks for watching Flintstones Bedrock Racing. Cut. All right, Betty, tell us what you made. And props, by the way. I want to show off what this is. Can you tell us about this?
It's just a One Piece bowl. Everyone knows it by now.
One Piece bowl. Isn't that cool? Have we had a One Piece bowl before in the video?
No.
So how would they all know it? They don't see our other takes.
They know what the bowl is.
They
were like, it's a One Piece bowl, but I was like, they know who One Piece is.
We don't know if nerds are watching this. People could have fallen asleep and this popped up on their couch.
Nerds, because they hear us talk about Battlestar Galactica, and the algorithm picks it up.
Oh, that's true. What other things do you think the algorithm would pick up? Hot. Let's see if that's picked up. Anyway, tell us what you made.
I made buttermints. Oops. Buttermints. Oh.
I love this steak. I think they're using this steak. This steak is going great. Tell us how you made them. Nope, don't look at them now. Nope. Show business.
All right. It was just butter. You just took butter and you just took a powdered sugar. And then you put a little peppermint oil or peppermint extract in and a little food coloring, but the food coloring did not mix in well because there's like lumps of like food coloring, which isn't bad. It just doesn't look right.
Why do you think, because I filmed it, why do you think it didn't mix in?
Because it hates you.
Okay, besides the fact that it doesn't love baby Jesus.
All right.
Why did it not mix in?
I don't know. I could have like put it with the liquids. I just kind of dumped everything in. I could have creamed it with the butter. If I had creamed it with the butter, it would have been fine. But I didn't cream it with the butter.
I gotta start creaming with my butter more often. I gotta. Anyway, let's try it. I think I've actually ate these. I actually like these quite a bit. I'm sorry. Spoiler. Cut.
You don't know if you like mine. Do you like it?
I do like it. It tastes like... I said this in the last cut. I think it's super astute, so I'm going to say it again. I think it's like a peppermint patty. It tastes like, you know, the chocolate peppermint patty? It feels like when you bite that, but instead of the chocolate, just like the minty sensation. It's like this shit.
Minty with butter, so it's like a little creamier.
Oh, that's why it's colored to look like butter.
Yeah, it's a little creamier.
That's why.
I don't know, it could have been a little more minty, but I really like minty. And then I'm going to let them harden for another 24 hours because they're still really soft after 24 hours. The recipe said 12 to 14, but it clearly didn't know what it was talking about since it didn't tell me to cream the butter with the dye. Recipe didn't know what it was talking about. So.
That must be frustrating.
So I'm going to give these 36 hours, 48 hours.
Would you would this be like the base of something? Like if you wanted to put like chocolate on it, or like you could put like frosting.
Like a chocolate.
Cool.
Chocolate. Yeah.
This honestly didn't seem hard to make either. Like look this up online. Like did not seem hard to make, and it tastes really good. I would like this. If I was having someone over to my house, I feel like I could give this to them and tell people I made it. In fact, I might just tell people I made this when they come over to the house. That's a brilliant idea. So anyway.
Happy Thanksgiving!
We wanted to say from all of us here at Eat Your Side Quest, don't you love when shows you from all of us here at Eat Your Side Quest, we would like to say Happy Thanksgiving. You know what I'm thankful for this week, Betty?
What?
Thankful for viewers like